To the one who went out of their way to discredit me, to isolate me, to make me feel like a stranger in the family I was legally and rightfully part of. This is not vengeance. This is not bitterness. This is release. God saw it all. Not just the actions, but the intentions. The sideways glances meant to cast doubt. The stories laced with just enough truth to deceive. He saw how you rewrote events to protect your image. And how quickly others believed you. Even when no one else dared to look deeper. He was witness to it all. I'm not saying this with the hope that you'll feel remorse. Because deep down, I know you won't. You've built an identity around being right. Apologies don't exist in your world. Not because you've never been wrong. But because admitting it would shatter the illusion of control you depend on. You don't tolerate being questioned. Even gentle truth feels like a threat. You survive on being believed. Spinning stories so convincingly that anyone who dares to see through them becomes your enemy. That's the power you crave. That's the character I've witnessed, year after year. And I say this now without hatred, without bitterness. Just truth, spoken with the weight of everything I've carried in silence. What I endured wasn't just cruelty. It was manipulation, disguised as care. Emotional warfare, masked as righteousness. It was narcissistic behavior. The kind that wounds without leaving visible scars. Today, I choose truth. Because after all the years I spent in that house, walking on eggshells, swallowing my voice, trying to earn a place I already belonged to, I now have the courage to say what no one ever gave me space to say. You hurt me. You tried to break me. You made me feel like I didn't belong. But I do. And maybe you didn't care. Because hurting people who don't fight back came easy to you. Maybe that was your version of power. But it was never strength. It was cruelty. Still, I survived. I carried every bruise in silence, every wound in the dark. But I never lost who I am. I belong to peace, to truth, to the light I've built from everything you tried to destroy. And now, I rise. Not in anger, but in clarity. Not in bitterness, but in healing. No one will stop me from expressing how you made me feel. Not because I want revenge, but because I want freedom.